On the minutes, it has you coming out of the meeting. I'm going to talk about that.
Going to talk about what? I'm sorry.
The minutes note that you leave the meeting, but then you make a comment later on. I don't know what happened. I think you fell off the meeting and came back on. So I'm going to correct the minutes about that. Do you want to take a look at the minutes and just tell us how you want to make it to change?
Sure, I can definitely do that.
Yeah, because it says that you left the meeting, but you came back. All right, are we ready to go? Or not quite yet?
We're ready.
Oh, okay, great. So it is Tuesday, July 16th at 7:02. I'm calling the Common Council Ordinance Committee regular meeting to order. The people that we have with us right now are Mr. Jalen Seed, Nora Nojewski-Eitner, Mr. Josh Goldstein. We have our staff member, Brian Candela. I think that Mr. Lopez is trying to join us, but not really
I
sure.
just promoted him to a panelist, so he should be coming on.
Okay, great. And then Johan Lopez. So the two missing right now would be, well, the only person missing is Heather Dunn.
Hi, Johan.
Maybe she'll join us. Hi, Johan.
We got Johan.
Johan is at a place where he can't speak, but he'll raise his hand for votes. So the first thing that we're going to do is we have a public hearing on, I'm going to list all of the things that we're having a public hearing on. We're going to do one public hearing on it all because it's all related. It's Chapter 69, Norwalk Harbor Article 1, General Regulation 69.2, 69.5, 69.6. Chapter 69, Norwalk Harbor Article 3, Norwalk Harbor Management Commission, Articles 69.20, 69.21, 69.22, 69.23, 69.24, 69.25. We're also going to include Chapter 66A, Mooring and Anchoring, Article 1, Rules and Regulations, 66A3, 66A 8, 66A 9, 66A 12, 66A 20, and also Chapter 66A, Mooring and Anchoring, Article 2, Permit Fee, 60A 26 and 66A 27. So I'm going to open up the public hearing, and Brian, you can let us know if anybody would like to speak.
Okay, if anyone would like to speak about any of the items that are on for public comment, public hearing tonight, please raise your hand. No one is raising their hand.
Was there anybody who commented by email with any comments?
Yes.
Could you read?
So there was, one person, Sue Powers. Sue Powers asked, hi, Brian, I apologize if this is late. I can ask during the meeting tonight if it doesn't make it into public comments, but my question is, does this article proposed plan, excuse me, but my question is, does the article propose to tax boat slips on the Norwalk River?
Okay, so if there's further comment, we can close the public hearing, and then Brian, you can answer that question. So nobody else raising their hands. We will now close the public hearing on all of those matters that I just mentioned. And Brian, I think that you have a good answer for Ms. Powers' question.
Right. So the answer to the question is, generally speaking, the changes that seen here in chapters 69 and 66A are cleaning up the language that make clear that there is a mooring fee schedule. This language also makes clear the process to modify or revise the fee schedule. Specifically answering Ms. Powers' question, nothing has changed with the harbor management geography based on the revisions to this ordinance. It remains identical. Only mooring fields are currently subject to fee. There are no fees for boat slips. That could change, however, if the Harbor Management Commission proposes fees in the future, which would, of course, be subject to Common Council approval. But as it pertains right now, the only changes are we're modifying and revising the process to make the fee schedule process more clear, and we're making clear to everybody that there is a mooring fee schedule. The geography didn't change, and the fact that it's only for mooring fields as fees is the only thing, not for boat slips as of yet.
Great. Do any common council members on this committee have any questions or concerns with these matters? Seeing none, I'd like to move, rather than read them all again, we've read them once. I'd like to move all of those chapter 69 and 66A matters over to the common council for a public hearing. So let me just let Johan know that we're making the vote right now. Is he?
Oh, and Lisa, just for the record, Common Council member Nicole Eady has joined as an attendee as well. Just for the record, so everyone knows that she's here.
Great. She has not been sworn in yet, so
correct.
Yeah, so
Correct.
she is just a participant. All right, so all in favor of moving these matters over to the Common Council for a vote there, raise their hand in favor. That is unanimous, all 5 of us. That is terrific. So we'll close that. The last thing, the last order of business today would be the acceptance of the minutes for our June 18th, 2024 regular meeting. The one thing that I noted was in the minutes, it says that Ms. Najelski-Eitner had left the meeting, but later on she makes a comment, so I'm pretty sure she was there. So I'd like to ask Nora how she would like to correct that. Maybe we just don't have you leave the meeting at all. I don't know whether or
Right.
not you might have fallen out. Maybe there was a bad connection.
Well, I'm wondering, I don't recall that, and I note that it notes that Ms. Dunn left as well, which I'm not sure.
She
about.
I believe Miss Dunn,
She
did
did
leave. She had a prior engagement.
Engagement.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he was traveling.
I
Okay.
quite honestly, I don't remember Nora leaving this meeting.
I don't either.
I don't either. I think it's possible I turned my camera off because I find it hard to have my camera on when I'm trying to zoom into the screen. So maybe that caused confusion. But I
So
don't
Right.
leaving.
let's strike the fact that you left. So with
Yeah.
making the change that we're going to strike the words that Ms. Najelski-Eitner left, can we accept the minutes as amended? All in favor? Well, can I have a motion to accept the minutes? Thank you.
Motion.
Very
Yes.
much. Okay, all in favor of that motion? Great, there's 4 of us, that's enough. Great, all that is done. And then the last order of business would be to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
All right,
right.
in favor? Good to go. All right.
Bye, everybody. Have a good
A
one.
new records, 9 minutes. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.
See you in August.